Greetings everyone, Retro Zoltan here. In my huge collection of handheld games, there's one go-to device that I really should have been talking about since I started the channel. Introducing the Pocket Go 2. This system is fairly popular, housing a large IPS screen that's hard to ignore. It's not the newest system out there, or the most powerful, but I know quite a few collectors that keep this out of the box more than other systems. I've had this for quite a while. I actually love this thing. It's very rare when it is in the box. Here it is, very good quality box. Most handhelds, you're going to get a recharging cable. This one happens to be USB-C. Also, as a special bonus, a SD to USB converter, and comes with some extra buttons in case if you want to change the color, and I'll show those in a minute, and a analog stick cover, which I'll put aside for now, as well as instructions, nothing too exciting, and a warning about charging. So here it is. What can I say about this thing right away? It's a big screen. It is an IPS screen, so it's real crisp. It's the typical D-pad on one side, the analog stick, and the buttons. So it looks very similar to the original Pocket Go, just a little bit bigger, a little more powerful. The buttons and D-pad feel pretty good. The analog stick's a little slippery, but again, that's why they included the silicone grip, which makes it a lot better in my opinion. It has, in this layout, it looks like a Super Nintendo, but again, you can change the buttons to the color if you'd like. It has a menu button, a start and select. The top has the triggers, has L1, L2, R1, R2, the start button, a USB-C charging, headphones, which is nice. A lot of systems don't have it, but this one does, and a volume buttons. The Pocket Go website will tell you that it has built-in speakers, but in reality, there's only one on the front. This unfortunately will make your sound mono unless if you do use headphones. The bottom of this unit it's basically two SD card slots. In this version of the Pocket Go 2, it has one for the operating system and the other one for games. The original Pocket Go version 1, so it gets confusing. So there's a Pocket Go 2 version 1 had only, and they're going to be hard to find now, but there was only one SD slot, and it was the operating system and the games in one slot. Pocket Go 2 version 2 ended up getting two SD slots, and version 2.1, which is what I have, also has the reset button. I've only seen the Pocket Go come in piano white until recently when I worked on a generic, which was black with white buttons. As far as generics go, I can't see a difference at all other than the names and the colors, and quite notably the quality, which could be coincidence. This particular generic, the Powkiddy Q80, ended up being shipped to a user with a non-functional game slot. I've also seen other colors of the generics, including aluminum case, which I honestly wanted to grab, but they seem to be sold out everywhere. I'll probably wait until they're less popular and grab one then. The Pocket Go 2 version 2 today goes for about $65. The generic has a more attractive option for about like $50 on AliExpress. The stats for the Pocket Go 2 and its generic brothers are the following. Processor is a JZ4770 dual core. The display is a 3.5 IPS. It's a beautiful display. 512 RAM. It has room for two micro SDs that can go up to 128, which is nice. That's quite a bit of games that you can cram on there. And the battery is a 2000 milliamps, which lasts about 45 hours. The Pocket Go 2 is an open source emulator running Open Dingus. I can never say this right. It's like Linux, but Dingux.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, Open Dingus. I am currently running the version 2 Rogue, which is a little old, but I still like it. There are a lot of systems that have this menu format. It doesn't really take too long to get used to. The biggest drawback is each emulator has its own buttons for whatever you want to do, like just to exit out of the menu or exit out of the emulator. It's different. It's so bad that I'm going to probably post something to help people if they do have one, the different, how to get out of different emulators. That's like key for this. Also included, there's applications for music, videos, other things, as well as standalone games to be played without using an emulator. So let's take a look at the system. Let's play a standalone game and look at the emulators. So in conclusion, overall, I love the system. I try to keep it in pristine condition in a box, but I end up using it and leaving it all over the place. I would say this isn't one to collect. This is one to use and enjoy. I love it, and it's one of my favorites for sure in my collection. And that's all I have to say about the Pocket Go 2. If you want something with a big screen, if you want something that's going to play 8-bit, 16-bit, PlayStation 1, this is it. This is the one. This is the system to buy. So, thank you for watching. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.